Hi folks, in the last video we came up with a design here for this university website, and since then something incredible has happened. I'm going to take you over to the Trongate website here, and I'm logged in, and as you can see I have uploaded this theme or design template, whatever you want to call it. I've uploaded it to the Trongate website and it's now available on or in the Trongate Module Market. Now what that means is that people can now download this thing with just a few clicks. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to open up the Trongate desktop app here. Here it comes. Now I have got XAMPP switched on and all of that stuff, and I'm going to create a brand new app. Here we go. I'll just call this app new, and I'll just do this very quickly. I assume you're just watching. It's just a quick demonstration, right? So let me show you what this does. So here's a new app, and this is what our new app looks like. Now I'm going to open up my text editor here, and I'm going to open up this brand new app that we've got. Here it is here. It's called New. And there it is. Now there's no real surprises about how this works. If we go to the welcome controller file, you'll see that it's loading up this view, and that's what gives us this blue page here. Okay, so just an ordinary Trongate app. Now those of you who have played around with Trongate for a while, you'll know that Trongate comes with a couple of templates out of the box. For example, I can go into this views thing here, and I'm assuming that you're just watching. I'll go as fast as I can, and I'll just remove all of the HTML stuff. So it's basically just a section with some text. And what we can do, instead of loading up this view file, we can say data view module is welcome, data view file is also welcome, and then we can just load up a template, maybe the public template, pass in the data, save, refresh, and now we have this nice template. But here's where the magic happens. Let's go back to the desktop app. I'm going to create new module, and I'm going to browse the Trongate Module Market. So wait till you check this out. You can see my uni template is now in the module market. I've got a description up here. I have some nice screenshots. I've even got a YouTube video. Hey kids, here's a little template for you, which is perfect for a university or other similar academic institution. Okay, so just a little short YouTube video. It's all here. Now I'm going to click get, and it's going to download and install. Okay, that's fine. So now if I go back to my app here, and now instead of saying public, I'm going to just say uni. I'm going to save and refresh, and look at that. This is a brand new app, ladies and gentlemen, and in just a click we have it all working. But that's not all. If I go up to config themes, you'll see that a new theme has been added. It's the uni theme. And do you know we can change this? So instead of default, we could say red. Here's a nice red theme, or even green. Save it. There you go. Pretty cool, right? So how on earth do we go from having just an ordinary design like this to having all of this super cool functionality, you know, with the module market and all of that stuff? Well, that, my friend, is exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. It will take me about 20 minutes to show you this, but please hang tough. It's actually quite easy, and I think you're going to love this. Here we go. Here is our design from the last video. If you followed along, you may remember we made this thing, and we can open this up in our text editor. And if you did follow along, you'll know that we went into our welcome controller file here. And from there we created this uni template view file. Remember that? And it's just a big old HTML file that happens to have a lot of styling on it. And in fact, for this particular design, we've even got a few images. There's one there, a little uni picture. And I think there's a couple more, some students and a planet Earth picture. So that was all in the last video, and it gives us this thing here. So to turn this into a theme, we're going to go into the public folder, then we're going to go into themes, and I'm going to make a new folder called Uni. I'm going to call this theme Uni. Now, if you use more than one word for your theme, just use an underscore instead of a space. So if you were going to call it Uni Super Cool, you'd say Uni Super Cool, okay? So underscore instead of a space. But for me, I'm just going to call it Uni. So there we go. It's a brand new folder inside themes. Now the next thing I'm going to do is inside this Uni folder here, which is inside themes, I'm going to create another new folder, and I'm going to call it default. Now you could call it blue or default or dark or light or anything that gives the user an indication of what this theme looks like. I'm just going to go with default, and that'll work for me. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Finder here. So here we are. So I'm inside htdocs. I'm going into the Uni thing, into public. Now I'm going to copy our images folder. You'll remember that images has got these three pictures. So let me copy that, and I'm going to take it into themes, Uni, into the default, and then paste. Okay, that's looking kind of cool. Now, let's go back to the text editor, and inside this default directory here, I'll create a new file. I'm going to call it uni.php. Okay, so just the name of the template .php. And then I'm going to pick up our Uni template, select all of the code, copy, and then I'm going to paste in like so. Alright, now you see all of this styling here. There's a whole bunch of styling. Let's select all of the styling. There it is. And I'm going to copy that. We'll clear and just have a little tidy up here. Okay, something like that. And now I'm going to go up to the top of this file, and I'm going to reference a style sheet here in the head section. So I'm going to just say link, tab, and I'm going to have a style sheet that exists inside theme underscore dir. That stands for theme directory. Now, inside the theme directory, I'll have a CSS folder, and I'll make up a CSS file called uni.css. I'm going to save. So now, inside our default directory here, I'm making a new folder called CSS. And inside CSS, a new file called uni.css, which I'm going to save. And now I'll paste in all of that styling stuff. Okay, so to recap, we've taken out all of the styling stuff. We've added it to a CSS file inside the theme folder. And now we are referencing our style sheet, and we're passing in a constant called theme dir. There's one more thing that I want to do here. If we look at the images, you'll see that our three images are all referencing the base URL. Well, now I'm going to change that. And instead of saying base URL, they're all going to say theme dir. Okay, so all three images, and I'll just show you them. There's the first one, it says theme dir. Here comes the next one, theme dir, and there we go. Okay, so save that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go back to the Finder. Okay, so we've got our themes folder here. And here is our Uni theme. As you can see, we've only got a default theme at the moment. Now, if you wanted, you could add loads of other colours. For example, the default admin theme has got blue, black, green, orange, purple, and so on. But for us, well, we're just going to have one theme. That'll be the default theme that we're using. And again, just to recap, we've got our template, little style sheet here, and our images. And note that all of this is contained within this uni theme. So I'm now going to just right click here and compress this. And that's going to give me a nice zip file. Okay, so that is actually the theme. That's it. That's the beginning, middle and end of the theme. So now, to add this to the Trongate Module Market, I'm going to just go into my account. Now, by the way, as I'm recording this video, only founding members and early adopters can do this. But I am opening up the module market to the rest of the world very, very soon. Okay, so everybody's going to be able to do this soon, right? But just for reference purposes, I'm going into my account here. I'm going to go to your items and I'm going to submit new item. Okay, now it's saying before you begin, you're going to need a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to say I have all of the required items. Let's do this. And now I'm going to enter the item title. I'm going to call it Uni. The item type is a design template. For the version number, I'm going to say v1.0.0. And for the price, I'll say no charge. Now I'm going to add in a little module description. There we go, okay, little description. Now, we've got an option for go live, and the idea is that we tick this when we're ready to go live. I'll just leave it unticked for the moment and we'll tick it when we're ready, okay? So I'm going to submit. And now it's asking me, do I want to add a YouTube video? Now this is an optional thing, but it's highly, highly recommended. So it just so happens that I have a little YouTube video that I made. Here it is. Hey kids, here's a little template for you, which is perfect for... Okay, so it's only a little 40-second video and it shows them the app, shows them the different themes and stuff, and it just talks about the app, okay? Very, very simple. Now, every YouTube video has an ID which I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to say, yes, I have a YouTube video. In this case, I'm going to paste in the ID of the video. It's going to do a little check and ask, is this your video? I'm going to say yes. That's it. Okay. So there we go. The next thing is we're going to be asked to upload an icon. Now, I have a YouTube video on how to create fabulous app icons for free. I walk you through the whole thing. So I'm going to leave a link to this video in the description, and I can assure you it's all really easy. There's no charge and it's all free. Okay, as a matter of fact, I've left some good links on the page here. Now I'm going to just say I'm ready, let's do this. And I'm going to upload a little icon that I prepared just a minute ago. Here it is here, and here we go. Perfect. So now I'm going to continue it. And now I'm going to declare some features for this item. So I'll say no third-party libraries. I'll say mobile friendly. And I'll say comes, or how about just something like fast loading. There we go, okay. So that'll do me for this. Now you can add more features if you want, but when you're finished, just click finished. And now I'm going to choose some categories for the item. You can choose as many as you want, but I'm going to go with mobile first. Okay, I'll select that category. I'm going to go with tutorial resources, and maybe I have no idea what content creation is, but I'll go with that as well, okay? And then I'll just click finished. Okay, now I'm going to upload some screenshots for the module. I'm not going to walk you through how to create screenshots or anything, but all I'll say is it's nice just to give people different views of what they actually get, you know? So it's not a promotion poster or anything, it's actual screenshots showing them here's what you get and here's what it looks like. So I've got a couple of screenshots, I've just uploaded them, and now I'm going to click continue. And that's going to take us to this page here. So from this page, we can manage our entire app. You can see, by the way, that we have a flashing thing here for the uploader. And here it also says, please upload your design template. Both the flashing button and this little thing here will lead us to the same place. Let's check it out. Okay. And now we're going to upload the design template. So I'm going to choose it. And it's in applications for me. And it's in XAMPP, htdocs, uni, and it was in public, themes, and here it is. It's this uni.zip file. So that's the thing. Let's upload it. And there you go. Okay. So what happens next is the code gets reviewed, and if everything goes well, it will be added to the module market. If there's an issue, you'll be notified. Now, don't forget, by the way, that in order for this to go live, it has to be approved, but we, as the publisher, have to also tick go live. If you don't tick go live, it won't go on the module market, okay? So we need go live and approved. Now, in the case of this item, it says live and not approved. You can preview the item in the store if you want, by the way. Something like that. Just get an idea of how this is all going to look. Okay? And all you have to do now is just wait a day or two, and hopefully it will be approved. By the way, at this point in time, I'm not able to proofread code or anything like that. I just don't have the resources, okay? But in any event, you hang tough, play a game of golf or something, and then we'll come back later. Okay, so let's imagine that a couple of days have passed, and now we log in, and you can see that our status has changed to approved and live. And when it's approved, you will be able to see your theme inside the Trongate Module Market. By the way, every single person who downloads your modules using the desktop app will be invited to leave a review and a rating a few days later. So once the reviews come in, you'll see those appearing down here, and hopefully they'll be positive. So I can virtually guarantee that you will get some kind of feedback from the community. Unlike other boring, miserable code sharing ecosystems like this, where you just throw your code down a black hole and have no incentive whatsoever, this thankless, miserable, broken universe, well, we're doing things better here. Better! Also, if you have to do a modification to your module and you change the version number, then again, everybody who downloaded that will be notified and they will be invited to take the new version if they want it. Okay, so let's demonstrate this now working with the desktop app, which it should be able to do. I'm going to reset this. I'm going to say create new app, and I'll say new to submit. It's just a basic app. I'll choose a location again, no surprises here, and we'll generate. Okay, so that's a brand new Trongate app. Now let me just click OK. I'm going to click create new module, browse the Trongate Module Market, and then I'm going to go into this Uni theme here, and I'm going to click Get. So it's doing all of the downloading and installation, and now that should be ready to go. If we now open up the brand new app, which was actually this new 2 one here, and I'll go into modules, welcome. Now keep in mind that our new 2 app looks like this at the moment. Okay, we've got this blue page going on. That's the new app. Okay, so if I go in here and echo hi, you'll see that it says hi. So to prove that this has worked, I'm just going to say let's load up a template, and it's going to be the Uni template. Save and refresh, and there it is. Now some of you may be wondering, how did I manage to do the green theme here and also this red theme here? Well, the secret to that was pretty simple. All you do is you go into your theme folder here. So here's Uni, and you see how we've got a default folder? Well, all I did is I just copied and pasted, and I called one of the folders green, another one red even. Say your D's. And inside green, I pasted exactly the same stuff, except I modified the style sheet so that it had different colours. And in the red one, exactly the same story. So it's all the same apart from this style sheet. Okay, I think I've hopefully given you enough to get started with this. If you have any questions or comments, then please do let me know. And thanks for watching.